Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guess what? I am wearing the brightest t-shirt known to man. Yeah. It's weird. It's weird. The t-shirt is so bright, it almost forces you to look at all the wrinkles and hair and blemishes on my face. Unibrows coming in again. Gotta get rid of that. What's this thing on the nose? Perhaps just a section of me is a little embarrassed. Look at how my teeth are white. Thank you. Welcome to the Decktacular, where today we actually are doing something fucking tight. I'm gonna sit like a little glow stick in the bottom corner here and introduce you to a thought. Alright, are you ready? Alright, let me show you. Let me show you. Okay, are you ready? OTK, Din. Now, you might be like, OTK? OTK, how even? OTK, how even? Watch this. Remember this card? Don Han Cho, you might not have seen him because hunters and warriors, or I should say hunters and paladins are gone! They're gone! No one's seen them in ages. They're gone, so no one sees Don Han Cho. What about those warriors? They're busy going, yar. Alright, so imagine this. Give a random minion in your hand +5/+5. Imagine if we brand that out. Imagine if we brand it out. Your battle cries trigger twice. Ooh. If we brand it out, then there would be a +10/+10 creature. And if we had that +10/+10 creature be Leeroy, it would be a 16/16. And if we had Blessed Champion there, in order to double the attack to 32, oh. The question is, how do we build this deck? How do we build this deck? I have a thought, okay? Here's what I'm gonna do. Now, I want you to note that in the Murloc-adins, the Murloc Paladins, there's a whole bunch of Murloc cards, or I should say there's a whole bunch of control cards and a splash of Murloc cards. I bet you, if we basically put in all the things that are in that deck, in our deck, I think good things could happen. Alright, we run 2 of these for sure. Oh, we run 2 equalities for sure. I'm gonna behave. Oh yeah, Wicker Flame, Burn Bristle, let's go, man. Just a little bit of control, I think. Consecrations, yes! True Silver Champions, yes! Solemn Vigils, hell yeah, man. Probably the Ivory Knights. I'm gonna put in 2 for now, because I don't think it will hurt us. We want Ragnaros the Light Lord, we want Tyrion Fordring, and I think we might even want another Lay on Hands, but we're gonna see. What are some of the other typical things that would be in that deck? Let's see here. We have Doomsayers. Help me out here. What are some of the usual cards that wind up in here? Oh, of course, Wild Pyromancer. Duh. Loot Hoarders for the draw. Duh. Acolyte of Pains show up sometimes-ish. Let's see here. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to... I'm going to build a Murloc-adin. I've built these before, so there's these. I think a lot of people put in Finja as well, but I don't actually have Finja, but that's totally fine. Anyfin, there's like 2 Anyfins in there. What am I missing? We have the Bluegill Warriors, Loot Hoarders. I think Barnes is a popular guy in there. Yeah, something like this. Am I forgetting something significant in the construction? I don't think I am. I think it's just something like an Acolyte of Pain or something like that. Right, so like this is the shape of a deck that is an Anyfin Can Happen deck. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to remove the 2 Anyfins Can Happen. Oh, 29th card's Finja. That's right. I don't have a Finja, so... Good. So, I don't want... Let's do this. Let's remove Anyfin. Let's remove the Murloc War Leaders, and let's put in our combo. We have Don Han Cho. We have Leeroy. We have Brann. We have the Blessed Champion. Okay. So if I remove the Bluegills, And Barnes I definitely don't want in there because that'll reveal a lot. There's some low endness that I'm starting to worry about. This is how I do a lot of my deck constructions, by the way. I like take another deck that works and I sort of like remove cards and slot them in. What could screw us over? So certainly I think that we might be able to fit in an Eater of Secrets tech, which I mean I'm fine teching harder. We're against Reno Mages and I don't want to have a dead matchup because this is my show. I feel like we need a little bit of early game presence. What are some sturdy early game... Mistress of Mixtures. I think I know what I'm going to be doing, but Mistress of Mixtures, I just want to have on the brain. This could be legitimately good. I think I might simply not have enough card draw-ish. Megan 0529 says, I feel like I've never seen Day 9 wear white. Yeah, I love wearing white, but I incidentally was just not buying clothing for the last like 3 years. So maybe I actually do really want this. This seems actually really nice in the current meta. Do I want some sort of silence? Nah. I don't think I need some sort of silence. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm actually going to put in the Hammer of Wrath. That actually looks nice to me. And I'm going to put in some Acolytes to actually have some presence on the board. This might be a little bit too much draw, because the thing is that I actually don't want minions in my hand for the final combo, so I have to be a little careful about putting a lot of them in. I'm just so good at Hearthstone, though. Another Forbidden Healing. So I'll probably be able to drop most of these guys out. Okay. So I don't think that I want to view... Okay, so here's my thought process. What this deck is not is rush for the combo and pull it off. It's like Freeze Mage, right? I want to play this out a little bit more like the way that a Murloc would run it out, where you're actually waiting until like the real end. Is roughly what I think I want. I'm actually going to keep this because I think equality is so important. So I think that we might have too many minions. Would be my concern, but I don't think we have way too many minions. I don't think we need lots less minions in there. Because, again, if I'm playing this like a true Murloc, then I am hoping to win the game with, like, 3 cards left in the deck, right? Dude, I have these little teacup things. Put coffee in them. I'm like done with this cup of coffee, dude. It's like 4 ounces of coffee. Then I have this big mug of water. Riatron 12. Thanks for the 24 months, the 2 years. Happy 2-year anniversary, man. Yeah. So says, isn't the point that you need the specific combo, though? Yeah, that is the goal. The goal is to have a very specific combo that lets us win. But if we're waiting till we're very deep in the deck, often I will have played all the other minions that I need. Water 0 calories. It's my favorite 0 calorie drink. Come on, Viotal. Come now, Viotal. Part of me wants to just have a literal fatigue paladin. Jim says, I want to see Dana wear a wife beater on stream. Now he's halfway there with full grandpa undershirt. Hell yeah, man.
Once upon a time.
Under 9. Gosh, this lighting is fantastic for a white t-shirt too. Look at me. Oh my gosh. Zalukster, 60 months, everyone. Give hearts to Zalukster for the 5 years. Holy shit. Guys, it's too hot in this room. The pants might be coming off soon. I actually have an increasing suspicion that I have way too many minions in this deck. Maybe not way too many, maybe just a little bit. I mean, we have none of the combo pieces. Oh, here they go. And they're gone. Oh, that's so good. Woo! Feels so much more mobile. Oh, siege mode removed. Better Paradox says, is it power hot in the room? It ain't yet, but it could get so power hot.
Is someone injured?
Okay, we gotta start figuring out how to dump cards. I might actually just wind up being in good shape. Yeah, you know, maybe we need to just get some more Tomboni and the pepperoni pieces. Alright.
For justice.
It's not a big deal. I bet he's gonna be like, well played. Rough Khan says, so is this Finja control pally? Some altogether better. Alright. Ivory Knief! This card's awesome. Maybe that's actually what I want. Maybe I want to cut both Ivory Kniefs and put in some Avenging Wraths. It's Don Leeroy OTK it in. 5991 says, I don't know how Danon hasn't broken his keyboard yet. I did. I have another keyboard here that bit the dust. This is the keyboard that died. See, it's got the old keycaps on it. This is the keyboard that died when someone said, "Are you drinking coffee?" And I went, "Yeah, let me show you." And I turned, I dumped coffee into it. That one died. That one bit the dust.
My work is paramount. Leave me alone.
I'm actually gonna do this and just like coin hero power, man. That could be tight. There are like so many minions and so many card draw. We gotta do iteration 2, man. Diploma, see failure. Says, I just spent a whole bunch of Best Buy gift cards on the Razer mechanical keyboard. I heart quite a bit. Mechanical keyboards are so good. Was that a DOS keyboard? Yeah, man. I own DOS keyboards. which I originally bought because Fruit Dealer, who won the first GSL, owned a DOS keyboard. Hell yeah, Fruit Dealer reference. Oh shit. Oh yeah.
Quickly. I must consider.
Is that the one with the blank ones? Oh yeah, it's an Ultimate S edition for sure, though. Okay. All right. Well, you know what to do. Alright, nothing good happened. It's fine, we deposited some cards out. What's the upside of blind keycaps? It just looks nicer. I think. I mean, there's no upside. I mean, it's actually, the upsides and downsides are literally completely intuitive. I have nothing to contribute that would not be already knowable via your own understandings of how that works. I think maybe we should just fatigue him, dude. Oh, hell yes, my bro Wicker Flame.
I'm on fire. Speak to me. Reporting for duty.
Reporting for booty. 5-9 says, the important question is, when will Day 9 receive the Presidential Medal of Freedom? I would love a Presidential Medal of Freedom. I mean, I'm trying to make this OTK Paladin work. I can imagine no better way for me to endure civilian life. That's great, dude. We were gonna overdraw everything, man. There's gonna be a turn where I eject every minion from my hand, and he's gonna be like, but why would that be good? And I'm like, shh, don't tell him!
To battle!
Shit. Oh, I gotta open up Moxie. Moxie. Oh shit. Moxie. Launch Muxie. Launch live feed. Close tab. Begin scrolling. Hell yeah. Cigar smoking turtle. 1500 bits for my quest to become power hot. Yes! He's gone.
Does the light forsake?
They're great. This is highest power minion. Highest power. Sorry, wrong game.
Follow the rule.
Works nicely with that. That's a pretty neat combo. It's a hell of a way to do a sweeper, man.
The battle.
I don't give a damn.
Hand is too full.
Got him. Have you ever played the Uncharted series on PlayStation? I never have. I never ever have. Maxwell JRJ says, what's the best nonfiction book you've ever read? The Art of Learning by Josh Waitzkin. It's unbelievable. Oh god, that is actually my favorite book, man. The Art of Learning by Josh Waitzkin. Here comes Speed Day 9. Alright, Viotal taking a sweet time. So we finally get a PS4 with the announcement of The Last of Us Part 2? Probably not still. I mean, 1 or 2 or 3 titles does not convince me to get a console these days. I get it. I really do. Sincerely, I do. It's gonna be really hard for me to dump all these cards, man. Alright, this guy can go. I just gotta empty, man. I just gotta get him out. See, that's one thing that I've always seen that I like about Nintendo's launches is there's like, hey, welcome, we just launched. And there's like 15 games. And I'm like, there's a lot of games. There's a lot of games. Yes! Empty in the hand. Boo. Alright, guys. We're a few turns away. Oh. Okay. It's like, oh shit, I got him to bait it out. Shit. Getting closer. Okay, so of these last 6 cards, Ragnaros, the Light Lord, and Tyrion Fordring are both there. Oh god, we have so many creatures in this deck, I gotta cut it down a little bit. Oh. I have some ideas of how to make this better. Alright, ready, set. Don't draw a minion. Don't do it, Day 9. That's the best possible outcome! Oh!
Put your faith in the light. The battle.
Oh! I can't stand these Tyrions in this deck. Alright. Come on. This is the time for you to into. Ran out of syllables. Into. Ooh, oh yeah. Yes, get that off the field.
By the holy light.
Oh! Come on, be a spell. Not Ragnaros. Ah!
Who knows my secrets will make my fist.
Leeroy Jenkins. Kazakus? Oh! It's happening. One for one. Ooh, getting a little bonus star there. All right. See, I'm telling you, I think that we might have too many minions, but not way too many minions. These are the ones that feel the most awkward to me. So I think putting it in for another Hammer of Wrath, so we still have some damage and some card roll, is good. I think that choice is good. I really like Avenging Wrath. I think it's a fun-ass card. I'm just putting it in because it's a fun-ass card, man. Ah! And nothing else changed that day. Emperor Thorson might help us as well, but I still don't know quite how much we're gonna draw.
I will fight with honor.
Gotta check back the combo pieces. Okay. Oh my god, tomorrow we're doing Astroneer. Monday we got a new mostly walking show. Tuesday, Court of Swords is delayed, so I'm probably gonna do another day of Hearthstone experimentation. I might even do some Staudu. See, I think this card is quite good in this meta because of all the 3-mana things that are protected. You know, Flame Tongue Totems. Or even, you know, Trogodons. Jade Claws! Arr. And then Wednesday is the big-ass Dota show. It's the big Dota show. And I just gotta tell you right now, you got to go on Wednesday. You gotta. It's like Purge. I owe Purge huge. Huge! He is coming up with, like, the sweetest shit. I think we do this, and then next turn we go kill. We should do that same damage, yeah. Like, go to youtube.com/PurgeGamers and just watch some Purge videos. Just put it on, give him some ad rev. Go to his Twitter. Boy, am I glad I got this card in here, man. Because initially it was gonna be, hey, let's try to learn how to play Dota. And Purge is gonna teach me how to play Dota, right? But we had a lot of conversations leading up to... you know, the Wednesday show. A lot of conversations at the end of the year. And some light bulb went off for me. He's like, you know what? I think I need to completely rethink how I'm doing this, because a lot of the initial approach was going to be similar to Purge's style of...
Like to play with fire.
Alright. Hold on one sec. This is sick. So sick. A lot of the original plan for the show was going to be similar to Purge's usual structure of content, where maybe I'd play a hero and he'd walk me through and I'd learn some lessons there, and maybe he'd say, okay, this week I want you to play a carry, this week I want you to play a ganker type character. We're going to talk about those a little bit, but Purge has been like rethinking the entire approach of how does one even learn Dota in the first place. And he like rebuilt this like horizontal lesson plan from the ground up. Because a vertical type of lesson plan is like, here is how to play carries like Sven, right? And you learn like laning phase, mid phase, end game. You learn this whole, and here's how you itemize that. But he's doing it like horizontal style, like just here's basics of laning. Here is how you lane. Oh! And here are the fundamentals of laning. So that way you can understand laning regardless of how you are playing with your hero stylistically. And here are a lot of the concepts that you need to take into the game. Then next week we're going to be going over this big concept that applies to all positions, all roles, this sort of thing. I mean, Purge has been doing so fucking much. He's making like video clips that we're going to be looking at during the thing. I mean, I really think that like it's like Purge's magnum opus, man. Also, I can be like, oh yeah, you like that, newbie? Oh! Toasted! Oh, I got him! Like, he is developing this incredibly intricate, amazing sequence of learning steps to elevate me out of the 2K MMR bracket. So if you'd please be so kind, go to, like, Purge's Twitter, give him a follow. Look, we got 3,132 people on right now. I'm going to assume that half of you follow Purge on Twitter. He's at 89.1K. I bet you we can bump that up a lot, yeah? 89.1K, guys, let's bump him over 90K. He's an amazing man, and he deserves it, yeah! I'm actually beating an aggro shaman. Let's give him that bump, man. He is stunned. He's like amazing. D4DX says, just hopped in here. How much of Dota 2 should I understand before you stream? I've literally seen none so far, but I'm interested. I would learn the basics of the game and whatnot. So how do we watch the show next Monday? It's just on my channel. If you go to day9.tv, it's right there. Wait, bump him over Twitter? No, go to twitter.com/purgegamers and follow him. Give him a shitload of follows. Oh my god, 100 people have already done it.
For justice. Follow the rule.
Hey, give me that!
Pinful Dwarf says, what specifically attracted you to Dota 2 versus a different MOBA? Well, I think that the only real decision was between League and Dota, and very, very simply, friend Omer plays Dota, and all my Brood War friends play Dota. That's it. That's it. Hoopstash has got a blind date tomorrow being set up by friends. Any tips? Have a blast, man. That's awesome that you're going on a blind date, man. Good for you. Just have a blast. Focus on the fun, man. Find the fun. Find the fun in all things, man. Twitter.com/PurgeGamers. Alright, let's refresh this shit, man. Oh, that's a good one to have. That's a good one to have, too.
For justice.
Let's take some damage. Let's untake some damage.
Last warning.
Go ahead.
Oh, shit, that's really good for us, man. We're running good. So, I mean, that was the #1 determining factor. I think League of Legends is tight, man. When I am not as one of those people who's like, you know what the problem with this is that makes my game better than your game? I hate you if you play a different game. I don't... It's not really how I go about things. Oh, look, he's gonna try to mill himself before we kill himself. casually and if I can play a bunch of things. I will say that, correct me if I'm wrong, because you play more League of Legends than I do. My sensation is that, my impression from looking at the games, is that League of Legends is much more kind of more frequently casted abilities, and as a result, kind of a more action-y feel to the game. It's fucking my shit up. Doesn't matter. This is better. This will increase our chances of winning no matter what, even if it goes to both. League of Legends seems very action-y. A lot of spammy type things. Like, it feels a lot more like a fighting game, those little combat sequences. And Dota 2 has more of a strategy aesthetic to it, a lot of plan, and it's about exactly when over the course of this 4-minute period that I'm using these abilities. And by no means I'm saying Dota is more strategic than League of Legends in terms of strategy, I just mean aesthetically. I'm not stopping, I'm just gonna keep going, man. Kill him now. But is that a reasonable assessment? Like, when I look at League, it's a lot more about, like, skill shot, plant that, roll out of the way, shoot this, do this, shoot that, do that. And, like, when I'm playing Dota, it's like, okay, I'm last hitting, and I use my Q ability. I shouldn't have used that Q there. Ooh, this is gonna make the next 2 minutes kind of tricky, because I can only do it 2 more times. Warrior! So, by the way, what I mean by aesthetic is very simple. If you look at a lot of IKEA furniture, it has like a modern aesthetic. If you go to the furniture at your grandma's house, it will often have a very old-fashioned aesthetic, right? So that's like the visual look to it. Outside of visuals, what are some mediums aesthetics? Okay, romantic stories tend to have sequences of people being together and apart and together and apart, and there's all the little elements of that, like them looking sidelong at each other, or someone being in a relationship but not being very satisfied. Those are elements of the romance aesthetic, right? Whereas if there's explosions and fighting, that's more of the action aesthetic. You know what I mean? And so for games, another example of aesthetics in terms of game mechanics would be something like, we have a 2D top-down deathmatch games, and there's power-ups that spawn every 30 seconds that buff you and give you damage bonuses or other such things. The fact that the power-ups are spawning every 30 seconds is an arcadey aesthetic. If you got to choose 2 power-ups to use before the game, that is more of a strategy game aesthetic. You know what I mean? Whisker says, this is the apostrophe aesthetic of the MOBA. So, I mean, like, for instance, virtually any competitive game in any genre, Counter-Strike, Hearthstone, StarCraft, any MOBA, fighting games, they all have strategy as an element for for being good, right? That's the notion of
Let me think.
skill related to your brain.
Mind if I roll me?
But a strategy game aesthetic is like if you looked at all the games that are described as hardcore strategy games and tried to look at the elements between them that are consistent, that describe a consistent feel. Those are elements that contribute to a strategic aesthetic. Black and white with hard shadows, that is a noir aesthetic. Why does he keep saying aesthetic? I don't know, he just says it so many times. How do we win this shit?
rule.
So I feel like the aesthetic of Dota 2 is much more that of a strategy game. Alright, I have a play that could be a classic Day 9 sick play. Or not. I regret this. I miscounted because that's +1, +2, +3. Yeah, shit. I should have true silvered, but this play seemed. Oh, this play was rather sexy. Slut ever. Hit it like this. Concede control of the board. I mean, what he needs to do is he needs to hit like this and hit like this. Or he can hit like that and hit with himself, and then he has more than enough to just power through here. See, I messed this up a lot. Well, I can double its attack. See, I just should have done this. I should have just done that last turn. That was a really bad decision on my part. Damn! I think we're more than likely dead. Yeah, I mean, it was very clear that turn that we botched. Don't know why I chose to. I think it's the fact that I saw it. I thought it was tight. Who has joined us since we start? Fiendish Muffin. What a name. Love it. Twisty Knobs. Love Chop 1. Rain Bowl. Sea Wolf 15. Bunny McSnuggles. Dig Douglas. Sir Stupid Monkey. Cordoro 1. C. Tio Miko 2003. Fink Bit. M _. Is appropriate. Is appropriate. That's how I read that shit right there, my friend. Oh my god, Worker, the most magical man. Priest, man. I'm gonna get an equality and toast you. What a pleasure, man. Happy Lameo 69 months. Mike, I hope you're doing well. Des DiCardo, subbing it up. Hello, Des DiCardo. R7 Chandra. Earn the damn turn. Gabber _. Oh, Gabber music's dope, man. Thomas, the Dank Engine. That's very good. Morning Malice. D Coward. It's DC, AO, RDNRT. D Cardinert. Simkins. Hello. Back Sapper. What a name. Relevance. Subbing it up. M. Whitestone M. I look forward to the continued difficulty of pronouncing names as my life goes on. It's Snorkel Tickle.
Are you mocking me?
You dare mock me? Hey, Don Han. Hi, Don Han. Hi, Don Han. Cabal Talon Priest. Now the Working Man just sub. I like that name, the _ Working Man. It's very clear, crisp, clean, easy to pronounce, easy to get in and out. Plexical with the 44 months. That's incredible. Oh, the end is coming. Oh. Unicorn Jam says, I believe 100% Tim Gunn watches your stream. That's why I will make it work. Plox underscore underscore underscore. A cheer back to you.
Must consider.
Collision says, you guys planning any community-related Dota content or programs? Right now, it's just the show. And that's it. Oh, he wants me to get even more value. I'll say it now, he messed it up. Alright, we got everything except Leeroy. Oh! Mandarake says, "Did you ever beat Dark Souls 3? Just curious." You know, I really gotta rethink how to do the revisiting of games with my new schedule, because when I initially played Dark Souls 3, I was still doing the stream briefly in the evening, just 2-hour streams in the evening, 4 nights a week. So those are filled up with mostly walking and 3 Hearthstone shows. And then do an all-day stream on Friday. And I remember when I got into Dark Souls 2, that's the only game I played on Fridays for a month. And my goal with Fridays is to be like a new game every Friday. But now I'm doing about 3 full days of streaming per month. And so, what's the best approach to do with that? Well, right now, I'm still doing new games on Fridays. Every Wednesday for the next several months are booked with Dota 2. And as for Tuesdays, well, Court of Swords is going on right now. Maybe that'll free up in a little bit. So I'm not sure. I'm not sure how to sneak in the revisiting of other old titles. So I don't know, damn it. Chugach. Dude, let me tell you, this is the most successful and awesome deck that we have built thus yet. Thus far, excuse me. Thus yet! Oh, this has been the sickest one thus yet. Dude, I don't even mind. Like, I actually think that it's appropriate for me to just keep chucking men down. Aaron Twist says, how about you just play old titles for fun and stream it at the same time? It's not quite that easy. First of all, streaming is a relatively intense affair. At least for me. I mean, I talk a lot when I stream. So, it's kind of like if you go out and you hang out with your... Does this ever happen to you? You go on a date where it's like one-on-one and you're like really paying attention to what the other person's saying and you're saying things and you're really paying attention a lot, and when you're done, you had a great night, but you feel like a little tired, right? You feel a little tired at least. That happens to me a lot with streams. So that's why 3 days a week is right now my norm. Because I was trying to do 4 days a week. Found that a little hard. Maybe I'll work my way up a little bit. Be able to do it more than that. So, coming back to Aaron 2A's question, like, why don't I stream? Well, it would eat into my energy count quite a lot to just do off-stream time. But then also, a lot of people plan around what my content is. Or they'll plan around being able to go onto the YouTube and watch the rest of the stuff. And YouTube does not work for a lot of modern streaming habits. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll do this right now since I'm not really taking any damage.
Reporting for duty. To battle.
What I mean by that is I will want to sit down and play. Like, let's assume that I was doing 5 days a week of streaming, right? Let's assume that I was doing 5 days a week of streaming. As a Twitch channel, you can wrap your head around that. Oh, on Mondays he's doing this. Oh, on Tuesdays he's doing role-playing. Oh, on Wednesdays he's doing Dota. On Thursdays he's playing Stardew Valley. You know what? I don't really watch Stardew Valley, so that's fine. I'll skip Thursday. But on Friday he's playing Astroneer. Awesome. I think I am going to quality my butt here. There we go. The value proposition has just come back positively for us, only just now. Like, all that makes sense fine and well for Twitch. But for YouTube, I mean, I'm uploading so fucking much to YouTube, and it's weird because YouTube feels like it's built for someone who uploads 3 videos a week. And I'm uploading like 30 hours of video a week. Like, so, you know, coming all the way back to the original question, Sean, why not just do a little this, do a little that?
Is someone injured?
You're getting toasted, you, Sarah. It's just kind of hard to get right with all the different platforms and people's expectations. By no means am I saying it's impossible. Hard to get right with all people's expectations of how they want to watch content and whatnot. Yes. And also, I'm tired. Or perhaps a better way to put it is, I think about it a lot. Unicorn James says, I think the solution is to stream 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, forever for our enjoyment. I've always wondered that. I've always wondered if, like, I just stopped hanging out with people in real life. And I was like, all-in streamer! Day 9 streamathon! He's dead. He's gone. He's gone. Let him go. He's gone. I love Hammers of Wrath. You know what? Shoot you in the head with it right now. That's funny. Grassland says, can you recommend a good, sweet, sparkling wine? No, I can't really. I don't really drink sweet, sparkling wine. Sparkling wine or sweet wines, really. Look at this.
For justice.
Don't do that. Might be tight. I like this though, because he's down to 2. Oh god, our deck is working. It's working so good. FGC90 says, can you recommend a good, sweet, sparkling streamer? Well, the streamer whom I associate most with sparkles is Aurelian. She loves sparkles. My favorite beer? Roundabout, or not roundabout, but just my favorite generalist, just, if I just want a beer, it's Left Hand. Janice says we get any more la la la's tonight. I really enjoyed that. Yeah, why not? La la la, la 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 la, I shot a man, la 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 la.
Justice.
This word like plays a Cold Eyed Oracle, and I'm like, no! So sick. We still haven't played our... We have Leeroy, Light Lord, Tyrion Lord. Aaron Tweet says, what is one weird habit that you have that would make us think you are a freak? Oh, guaranteed talking to myself out loud. Lots.
I wield the power.
100%. That's gotta be. That's our number one right there, man. Because I want it to sound right when I talk. I want it to sound right. I want it to sound right. If it doesn't sound right, it just doesn't. It's not right. It needs to sound right. And I speak in a sort of muttered half breath while pacing, and I'll start and I'll get like 2 minutes into what I'm saying. I'll go, that's not right. And I'll start over again. I'll go through it, and no, that's not right. I'll start over and go through it again. Aaron Toy types in all caps, "You freak." Lacey Cool says, "OMG, I get to use day 9 emotes now. Dayjoy, Dayjoy, Dayjoy." Oh my god. F-Tam Theta says, "You're sitting alone in your room talking to yourself right now." Oh, it's too real. Oh, I'm out of my shadow word depths, aren't I?
Follow the rule.
We got him. Oh, God. I just adore how quickly this happens, right? Like, Murloc-a-Din has this brooding tension because he plays a war leader. Oh gosh, no, this is a Murloc-a-Din, I know it. And then he plays a Bluegill Warrior and hits, and a Bluegill Warrior and hits. Oh gosh, if he plays his second Murloc war leader, we are going to be in serious trouble. We gotta make sure that I actually have an answer for when that comes around, you know? God, maybe I want to entomb it. Oh shit, he killed it with his own equality pyromancer. That's an incredible play. Oh, I love that.
Fight with honor.
And then this guy is seeing nothing, he's seeing nothing, he's seeing nothing, and it's like, Leeroy, bam! And he's like, wait, what? Wait, what? By the way, I keep the Pyromancer equality because against Dragon Priests, most of them are mid-rangey. Or I should say, many of them are mid-rangey, many of them are Reno. So I want to be able to clear off a lot of the board building.
Are you mocking
Once.
me? Reporting for duty.
Once upon a time.
Destroyer's here says, "Thoughts on giving Milrogue a shot?" I get that's pretty much a 0% win rate against aggro decks, but stomping all the Reno Warlocks would be so sick. Aspirator 85 says, "We are proofreading the day-night cookbook," but... Alright. Did you want Snuggles? Okay. It's a good spot. It's a good cat. Alright. Alright. Yeah, it's such a nice cat. Alright.
Mind if I roll
That's
me?
good. That's a really nice. That's nice. Yes. I think Sheriff is the best Twitch cat for sure. Despy would be if she'd like to come on camera. Oh, did I get something in your ear? Like, have you ever seen a cat that is so cute and snuggly?
My work is paramount. Leave me
Look
alone.
at this cat. Oh, what's in your ear? What's in your ear? Is there something in there? You're freaking a lot. Oh, sweet swaggin' raggin' light lordin'. Such a good cat. Who are some of the other top ranking Twitch cats? Here, let's like see. Look, here's the thing that makes people real jealous is when I just rotate her like this. I rotate her like this, and she hangs on, and then we start doing some serious tummy time. This is when she starts to fall asleep. It's tummy time. Tummy time. It's really good. Tummy time. As much as we should. Okay, excuse me. I gotta rotate. Yep, just hold on. It's okay. Oh, she wants to be close for snugs.
I know who you are.
Oh, yes. Sherlock and Watson from Dodger Stream, of course. Of course, top ranker cats. Oh, such a good cat. John Wing says, "We got a new kitty recently. You want to see her?" Yes, yes, I do. Yes. Let's see. Co Carnage's cat. I haven't seen Co's cat. The Heroes of Fitness have their 2 cats. They do Heroes of Fitness. Those cats must be powerful. Alright, I'm just gonna draw the draw off the top. Nope, missed it.
Do you like to play with fire?
Exploding! See, look at this. And then, like, see, this is what makes this cat so awesome. I'm literally just, like, I can... She's just purring like crazy. It doesn't matter. Look, the tail. You think cats don't like being pet on their tail? Look, I'm literally applying force to the tail. Cat's like so happy. The little paws are fine. Hello. Hello. Best cat ever, right? Just the most calm, trusting, loving, sweet cat. I think it's because I'm a great cat dad. You're just a little puddle. What's over there? Ah, I heard it too, but you don't have to be so fast about getting off. La 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 la. La la la. It's a cat. La 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 la. Oh, shit. Oh. Holy shit. Cat father. Incredible love for cat father. Doesn't this call it 6 cats? What? Yeah, I know. We did it. We did some phrasing snafus there, but you know, shit happens.
The battle.
Bucket Talks has proposed that Tuesdays be devoted to Kitty Tummy Time streams. I'm talking about. Oh shit! Dan, in case you missed it, meet Alice. Oh, oh, this cat! Oh my God, this cat! Look at this. Okay, we're gonna show it. It's the cat. Okay. Oh, this kitty. Oh, look at this kitty cat. Oh, hello, Alice. I want to rub you on your little spot. Oh, oh my God, that's awesome. Oh, God's sick. La la la. Yeah, I'm very happy about that. All right, this is a mission critical life question that I really need to ask. It's important to me. It's important to my happiness. I need to know. Tell me, baby girl, because I need to know. It's a horrible turn to run out of Doomsayer. Have any of you, either yourself or someone you know, purchased a Beatmania 2DX controller for PC and got it connected properly to your PC to play Beatmania 2DX?
Is someone injured?
What?
Once upon a time.
Ha! I knew it! I don't need healing because I got healing. This is a Solemn Vigil.
Reporting for duty.
A Shalom Vigil. Nope, no one. I'm sure there's a lot of information about this in Japanese, but I looked a little while ago. I found the controller. It's like you can get a $200 one or a $300 one. It's really nice metal, like heavily. Oh, I really want to buy it. Very well.
For justice.
I don't really need to do this, but I'm gonna do this. I love to draw. Drawing's good.
The end is coming.
I mean, I still have 2 more equalities, so... Ever, 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 ever. And... I just want to play Beatmania on my computer, like, really badly. La 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 la. La la la.
I wonder.
Simo TV might be able to actually streams a bunch of Japanese or can give you similar custom control for different. I will bookmark Simo TV. Go to his video. Oh, wait. Simo TV. Rehev Core. Can you link me to his Twitch? I think we found the deck. We found the good deck. Oh, that's so awesome. Janet _ says, I've been on the cusp of adopting a cat for the longest time. Just take the dive. Just do it. Taking care of cats is a piece of cake, man. It's like so easy. It's great.
What is Illumin's will?
Collision says, not knowing anything about the game, could you use a MIDI controller with trigger pads, something like Machine or MPC? It's a very specific, unique to Beatmania controller. Oh, it's Cherno. Oh, I thought it was Simo. Simo TV. Cherno TV. Excellent. I'm going to open up his videos. Oh, wow, look at that. He has so many games. Sure. Well, hi, aren't you a good friend? To just stand directly in front of me like a good friend would. Thank you.
For justice.
Let's put the pressure on him. For some reason I thought I dealt 2 damage because I'm just like not paying attention, man. Doesn't matter. Cause in the end... Dude, my lights shine up like this towards the cat castle whenever Sheriff is just sitting up there. It looks like Batman. Batcatman. Cats can be expensive. Yeah, cats are pretty expensive. I'd probably budget like, I don't know, $800 a year for your cat, $1,000 a year, something like that. Because, you know, like getting the food. Like, let's see, how much do I pay for cat food? Probably closer to $1,500 a year, I think. Probably $1,500 a year. $1,500. Something like that. Something like that. Janet says, I'm far too poor for that. Yeah. Yeah. Something says, you know it's also expensive? Everything. Yeah, except for playing video games. It's time. Okay. Alright, brann, bro, brann. Yeah, I mean, the most expensive thing about my cats is just the food, because I get the nice food. And then on the vet visit, the vet was just like, these are perfectly healthy cats. There's nothing in their teeth. They're exactly the right weight. They have good muscle mass. And I was like, good babies. I'm gonna wild pyro, man. Oh, shit.
Do you like to play with fire?
Get out of here.
Reporting for duty.
Can't believe we're winning these games. Things because we're just up against priests, man. This deck would confirm shit on priests. Once again, we gotta get damn Tyrion out of the way. Garrick Apex Predator says, when do you get to level up from cat dad to human dad? I'm really not in a rush to have kids. I don't know if that's incorrect. But I mean, if I had children in my 40s, that'd be awesome.
The battle. Who knows? I seek join the goal will meet my fist.
We gotta puncture through the Tyrion that sometimes happens. Okay.
Let reading practice love. Put your faith in the light.
I don't have any way to kill Tyrion. Except maybe Hammer of Wrath. That'll do it.
For justice.
Hope he doesn't have burst! Kazakis!
You wish to live forever.
Yes! Killing it today, no problem. Watashi no OTK desu. Oh. Cobble together the very few phrases of Japanese that I know.
Uther versus Garrosh.
Victory or death! I will fight with honor.
What did I actually just say? Oh, I need the Doomsayers. Alright, guys, all we gotta do is make it to turn 8. Warriors are the bane of our existence, because if he's a control warrior, he's gonna be like, armor up, pass, and I'm gonna be like, no. No. Damn it, no. Hey, Falderas, 31 months, hell yeah. Oh, thank God it's not control, what a relief. Darth Dog. Sick. That's good news. Woo! Ziggy Zags. Hello. Silverin. Gom Easy Cardo XP. Double Reed. Julianti 10. Sabacan. Blards. Lisi Cool. Hello again. Lambikins. Grasslands. Nico 0313. 9 eyebrows. Should you say day 9 eyebrows? Get low. On health. Get low. Get low. Get low. FGC and Nutty. J-Man the Thief. Okay. But what if he tries to kill me? Oh, he'll suck. Ziggy Zig says there she is. That's not my name. Haha. Did I say Ziggy Zags? Shit, Ziggy Zigs. My bad. Aw, yeah. Going to 22. Armor up. We're gonna destroy or XSZ High School.
For justice.
Justice. Thing business, have you ever tried to learn another language? I took French in high school, so je parle un peu de français, monsieur. Oh, qu'est-ce que fuck? But it fell off because I don't know, I just never spoke French ever and had no reason to. Learning French was like as hard as going to the gym, dude. Ugh. Such a drag.
For justice. For justice.
Woo! I just remember the time you told us how angry German sounds as a language? Oh yeah. French food is sick though. Is it?
My blade be thirsty.
I'm not saying that as a I don't think it is. I don't know what the exact probability is, but I think a lot of people look at this and it says deal 8 damage randomly split among all enemies, and they go, oh, this has 4 health. And since 4 is half of 8, this is a 50-50 chance. The chance of Avenging Wrath killing this is like way higher. It's like 68% of the time. I think I do want to kill it right away.
The battle.
Is dramatically higher than 50%. I have to do the math computation again.
For the war chief.
Oops. I have to redo that probability again.
Let me think.
I think building the board is important, but I mean I gotta get a lot of heals here. Nice. It is 50%? No, it's a lot higher than 50%. Significantly higher than 50%. So I think I 100% do this. T. Sully 87 is probably the killing thing with avenging arrows is the equation that you wrote down is actually incorrect, because it is that probability incorrectly counts situations where the thing dies. So to do a as in like if it's very easy to just jump into the choose notation and just be like, oh, it's just choose this, now choose this, and all this stuff. But the problem is there are circumstances that are counted in that notation that don't actually exist, such as, oh, what if I received, you know, like, first of all, if I have 4 health and I receive 5 damage, that's not even a possible case. That's not even a possible case. So without going into too much complexity, all right, guys, here we go. It's math time. It's math time. I'm going to do a very simple example, okay? Here we go. It's math time. Let's get this font going, huh? View, font. Okay. If there is a 2 health minion and I have deal 4 damage randomly, what's the odds the 2 HP minion dies? Right? Okay, here's our question, right? This is our question. Most people look at this and they go, oh, 50%. 50%, right? 50%. Actually, let's make this even simpler. 1 health minion and I have deal 2 damage. What's the odds that the 1 health minion dies? Well, if the first shot hits it, how often does that happen? 50% of the time. It dies. First shot hits it, second shot misses. Okay? Because the very first shot that fires, there's a 50% chance that that hits. If the second shot misses, what's the chance the second one hits? All right, so like, okay, first shot, 25% chance miss. Excuse me. 50% miss times 50% chance hit equals 25 chance it dies. And then because these are completely disjointed probability spaces, you add 50% plus 25%, right? Right? So that means 50% plus 25%. What's wrong? Why is everyone... If there's a 1 health minion and I have 2 damage range, what's the odd that 1 HP minion dies? What's wrong? What's wrong with what I'm writing? Why are people writing 0%? Is this just like a troll, or did I just typo something? If there is a single 1 health minion and I have deal 2 damage randomly, if there is a 1 health minion and I have deal 2 damage randomly. Third paragraph. Oops. There we go. If the first shot misses, what's the chance the second one hits? Sorry, don't listen to what I say, listen to what I mean. Right. 75%. Yeah. I see, I typoed. But what is the example? Really trying to point out, we have this question, if there is a 1 health minion and I have deal 2 damage randomly, what's the odd the 1 HP minion lives? The answer is 75%. Because this is twice of that, which means if we change these parameters to say a 4 HP minion, oops, with 8 damage, what's the odds the 4 HP minion dies? Again, our intuition might tell us, oh, that's 50%. But we've already determined that in the simplest possible example, that this is actually 75%. Boom. Some people are asking about, what about choose notation? The problem is that choose notation applies when you are talking about a series of selections, all of which are equal, and that's the important word. All of which are equal. But hitting the minion 4 times, you can actually just do this out. Write down all the possible ways that the minion can be hit 4 times. There's a lot more. There's many more instances than 8 choose 4 ways for a minion to be hit 4 times. That's completely wrong. No, everything I've said is completely right. 100%. What do I want to keep? Yeah, probably this if it's piratey guy.
met. Job's done.
McDunkel says, how does this differ versus, say, flipping a coin twice? When you flip a coin twice, it doesn't change the probability of heads or tails on the following flip. That's right. When you're flipping coins, what you flip on the first does not impact what you flip on the second. But if your first missile hits and kills the target, your second one cannot be a hit. The second missile is dependent on the first. Whereas if you flip a coin, the second flip is not dependent on the first. These explanations are clean today. Boom! Rebel says, do the odds of killing an N over 2 health minion with a deal N damage random spell get closer to 50% as N approaches infinity? I don't know. Oh, that's a really interesting question. Uh-oh. We're up against our arch nemesis, a guy trying to OTK. Simkins' choose assumes independence. We have lots of dependent outcomes. Simkins, that's a hell of a lot cleaner of an explanation than I gave. Yes, listen to yourself. Don't listen to me. You got it.
Let the pain speak to me.
KQ says, but the question was if it only hits once, i.e. what are the chances of getting heads once on 2 coin flips? Those are not equivalent spaces. Those are not equivalent spaces. Because coin flipping are independent events, and missile hits are a highly dependent space.
Let me think. For justice.
Dana, not trolling, just curious, you have a math background? Hell yeah, man. I mean, even for instance, like with choose notation, you'd be like, okay, I'm going to choose a bunch of possibilities, and then I'm going to divide it by 2 to the 8th power. There are not 2 to the 8th power outcomes, period. 2 to the 8th, if you say 2 to the 8th outcomes, 2 to the 8th outcomes includes dealing 8 damage to a 4 damage minion, which can't happen. It also includes dealing 7 damage and 6 damage and 5 damage to a 4 health minion. So even the denominator 2 to the 8th power doesn't even make sense, doesn't even mean anything. That I think is like one of the most cruel things about math, is you have an equation that feels right, and the proper way to state that it's incorrect is to say this just doesn't, it's not even anything, it doesn't mean anything. Greek mathematics is tight. Oh, this looks like what I want to do, man. Jandon says, I can't even figure out how to budget for a cat, so I'm lost on this. Yeah, I may as well do this, right? I'm gonna slam the Tyrion man down. It's actually a really nice one to get early. I gotta run the Pyromancers down relatively early. You know what? Hell, I want to use benching that. Thoughts on set theory? I'm really shitty at it. Confirmed bad at set theory, man. A strong play!
Put your faith in the light.
Yeah.
Follow the rules.
This is literally what I'm trying to do to you, man.
Reporting for duty. Don't test my time.
Alright, I'm trying to go to my combo faster than he goes to his combo, man. Did you ever consider doing math for grad school? Yes. When I was done with Harvey Mudd, I applied to 5 math grad programs and 5 interactive media grad programs. Guys, we lost.
The battle.
I like to play with fire.
Always forget about that.
I like to play with
For
fire.
justice.
Always, always, man. I'm just gonna concede out of shame.
The victory is
I'm gonna concede out of shame. Always forget about that. Every time. Every single time I forget about that. Where it's like, set it to 1. I'm at 2 now. That's weird. That's a weird thing to have happen, right? You agree that that's weird. Set all minions' health to 1. And he's like, got it. My health is 2. What? What are you, an intern? Come on, your health is 1. Absolutely, my health is 4. No, it's not. No, it isn't. It's 1.
Uther versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild.
I will fight with honor.
Alright, guys. This is the test. My name is Rai. I'm a Gaichi guy. And I will try to beat day 9. La la la. La 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 la. That is a there is a combinatorics style problem. Like the thing that I was just talking about, the idea of there is a minion who has N health, and I have deal 2N damage randomly. What is the probability that the N health minion dies? I spent a week thinking only about that. Like every shower turned into like this 45-minute stress fest where I was just like, oh wow, like my skin dried out. I was actually serious. I like went up taking these long showers because I was just like trying to think and like pretend scrolling the board. Is there a way to generalize that? I was trying to think of an equivalency because the problem is, math winds up being really nice, or I should say probability math winds up being very nice when the instance of each event occurring is equal, right? Like, I have 20 different people on the football team. There's, you know, or 20 different people I can choose for the football team. 13 of them are girls, and 7 of them are guys. If I choose 5 of them to start, what's the probability they're all girls? It's a lot easier because there's an equivalency between a guy and a girl. You can talk about that a lot more easily. But when it comes down to the problem that I just stated, some of the things are a little off, right? Like, very simply put, if at any point, like in my Avenging Wrath example, if I am dealing 8 damage randomly and it has 4 health, if at any point the creature deals 4 damage, everything else goes to the face with 100% probability. So there's a style of dealing with this called inclusion-exclusion, where you compute all the probability, and then you suck out all the ones that you overcounted, and then you re-add back the ones that you undercounted. Then you suck out of that the ones you overcounted, and you re-add. And I hate inclusion exclusion because it winds up in these formulas that are as long as your problem is big. Like the formula, if it's deal 5 damage, it's this long, and for 8 damage, it's this long, for 20 damage, it's this long.
Reporting for duty.
The problem maps directly to the question, what's the probability that the minion takes at least 4 damage? Can you explain, Jeebus, how it maps to that? Like, very carefully?
Tonight.
And be very, very careful and don't do it, like, super hand-wavily quickly.
Pay attention, class.
Oh my god. We might kill a lot, or we might lose a lot.
I am ready to learn. I am ready to learn.
I mean, I have to do this right now, right?
To battle!
Case of fire. Oh, let's see. Let's see. Warthgate. Does it map directly to... What's the probability you deal at least 4 damage? No, it doesn't map directly. The problem is less... Well, the problem is that in most of the things that would seem like intuitive equivalencies, it assumes that here is bucket 1, which is the minion, and here's bucket 2, which is face, and we're asking about the size, or excuse me, in most of the equivalencies you have 2 buckets, minion and face, and you can imagine dealing damage is dropping items in the bucket, and like saying something like, what about if there's at least 4 things in this bucket? But the problem is that one of the buckets has a maximum size and the other doesn't. It's the maximum size problem that's the real... It's the real nut slicer. Maybe this will work. Hit. Oh, wait, shit, it obviously doesn't work. Ah! Healing! He did it for the heals. Guys, stuck in math mode. I'm gonna take a 45-minute shower after this. Oh, that's not the play I would have expected him to do at all. Hey, this is not the droid I expected. Because your equivalent has the probability of 1 minus P of dealing 5 to the face. But P of dealing 5 to the face, it's still tough, right? It's still tough to compute, right? Well, I can't focus on this game and that at the same time. What did I click on?
The victory is yours.
Okay, that's bad. Okay, let me think for a moment. 5 to the face is 8 choose 5 plus 8 choose 6 plus 8 choose 7 plus 8 choose 8. And then, okay, so 5 to the face is 8 choose 5 plus 8 choose 6 plus 8 choose 7 plus 8 choose 8. And then what's the denominator? Tell me, Jeebus. Because if you say the denominator is 2 to the 8, we already know that there are not 2 to the 8 possibilities. There's less than 2 to the 8 possibilities. So that's where I wind up in trouble, because you can say, like, there are this many ways to hit the face 5 times and this many ways to hit 6 and 7 and 8, which is fine. Those are true. And then what's the denominator, right? If like, intuitively, I feel like there should be an equivalency. So that dividing by 2 to the 8th in a way is okay, because you are counting some situations that don't exist, but the situations that don't exist plus the situation, or those off, I don't even fucking know how to say what is in my head, but it feels like there should be a way to do what's in my head. Tell me, what is your denominator, Jeebus8401? There's a way to do this where...
The end is coming!
Job's done.
Like, you would say it's 8 choose 5 plus 8 choose 6 plus 8 choose 7 plus 8 choose 8 divided by 2 to the 8, and normally 2 to the 8 is all the ways of distributing the damage among 2 buckets that don't have a cap to them, right? But you might say, we're allowed to divide it by 2 to the 8 because the probability increase on the more likely scenarios is proportional to counting the probabilities of the impossible situations anyways. That's like a weird way to actually do the math legitimately. If you can demonstrate that that's correct. I should have played the other thing then. Either Jeebus wrote something that was so long it didn't fit, or he is trying to think through what the denominator is. That is hard. In short, if you have something that has health N, and you're dealing 2N damage, oh my god, so sick. Oh my god, look at all this value. Oh.
Mind if I roll me?
It's 2 to the 8th because once you fill 1 bucket, you no longer care about it, so you're in your 1 health main example. Well, Jeebus says it's 2 to the 8th. Jeebus, if you could do me a favor, if you have like a tweet longer or a way to actually do that answer justice. Always strong. He says 2 to 8 because once you fill 1 bucket, you no longer care about it, so your 1 health example, you have 50%. I don't even understand what that means. Because the thing is that if you have 8 choose 5, 8 choose 6, 8 choose 7, 8 choose 8, right? On the top, you are counting ways of doing something. So you should be dividing by total number of ways. Otherwise, it doesn't make sense, right? Like, if you're trying to compute a mile per hour, you should have miles on the top and hours on the bottom to get miles per hour as your solution, right? So if you have possibilities on the top and then possibilities on the bottom, that's what actually gives it a reasonable mathematical explanation. So you need to, if 2 to the 8th needs to be, you need to say, here are the 64 possibilities, right? Draw forever! Draw forever. Sick.
For justice, I must move quickly. I'm on fire.
And I do think that, like, because Jeebus, this is almost exactly the direction that I started to get stuck in, because I was going down this. I was going down in this direction. And I just could not get good definitions for the bottom. So for any of you linking to binomial coefficients, or talking about binomial coefficients, or all those things, the problem with using binomial coefficients is that it is almost always assuming.
You wish to live.
It is almost always assuming that you are dealing with things of equal probability, but the probability of some outcomes is higher than the probability of other outcomes in this example. There are, I should say, binomial coefficients deals with independent choices, and this is a dependent one. Alright, how do we kill all these shit? This was a really shitty choice. I'm doing it, man. No damns given. So let's see. Pringles Pecan says, so it's 1 over 2 to the n. Divided by 2 plus 50%. Why is that true? Why? Why is always the hard part. Let's see here. Whatever, man. Screw maths. He's getting all my cards.
For justice.
Ugh. Year of Secrets hasn't done me any good. Really hasn't, man. So Jeebus 8401, so I think you're getting stuck, is when the minion dies, but pretend for a second that you could still target the minion when it dies, and the damage would just be redirected to the player. This is a logically equivalent result to it no longer being able to deal minion. Oh. Oh. Well, let me just keep playing cards since I have Divine Favor. I think that works. Does that work? That sounds correct. I just want to think for a moment.
Reporting for duty. Put your faith in the light.
A lot of Tyrians floating around Priest today.
Who knows what secrets will uncover?
The battle.
Or meet my fist.
Are you
Jeebus got my brain working, man.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
I'm gonna kill all his shit.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
To my face! May as well do this, since I don't really have... better ways to be mana efficient in the future. I think you actually are allowed to do that, Jeebus. That's a nice way to explain that. This guy doesn't want me to live, I can tell.
For justice.
Should have attacked first. I'm in the math zone!
Reporting for duty.
I wield the power of black.
I think we had lethal last turn. Do we have it this turn? Okay. Okay, I gotta stop the show. Alright. Let me hear something there, Jeebus. Wow, thank you for continuing to think about it in chat. That's really great. I think that actually works, Jeebus. Thank you. That was really cool. I think that works. The reason I'm hesitant is that I want to make sure that there actually is an equivalency there. Now you're asking Jeebus should be 64 times. It should be 2 to the 8th, whatever the hell that is. I think I accidentally said 64 because my math is dumb. No, it's 2 to the 8th, and for some reason I did 8 to the 2 in my head when I did 8 times 8 is 64. Okay. Yeah, the denominator should be 2 to the 8th for sure. Well, I'm just going to stop, because I'm going to stop. Tomorrow I'm going to play Astroneer, okay? Let's listen to some great music, okay? Okay, look, we thought about a thing, and I think Jeebus actually has the explanation that makes me so happy. Oh, Jesus, I think you've really just knocked something loose in my brain. That feels great. Let's close out with some fantastic beat, man. What do we want to listen to? Air Daddy says that doesn't consider the fact that the process terminates once health is gone. That's what Jeebus just gave as an equivalency for assuming that it continues, but shows an equivalency between the assumed continuation and the outcomes where it terminates. It's 4 times 4 is 2 to the 8th, though, says T. Sully. Yeah, no, I know it is, but it's kind of like a question of clarity. 64 times 4 is 2 to the 8th, but 2 to the 8th is, I would call it like a clearer way to describe it, because you're making a choice between two things 8 times. So you can see that represented because there's 2 choices. 2 to the 8th power, you're making it 8 times. So that's why I'm stickler about 2 to the 8th. It's kind of like the difference between using a division symbol, like using numerator and denominator, versus using the line with 2 dots, the division symbol, the other division symbol. Yeah. Very good. He says the case in which the damage is redirected to the player shouldn't be counted. If you count them in a way that is dealing with equivalent probability, you are okay. If you can show a bijection, you're okay, right? That's the entire statement. That is what Jeebus gave us, an explanation for why there is a bijection between some terminating sequences and a situation in which you assume that it does not happen. I think. I'm like, I feel 90% good about that. Let's see something to think about. Okay, stop talking about math. Stop talking. Stop. No more math. Stop math. Only music. What are requests? Let's go. What do you want to do? What do we want to do? House music. Oh my god, I suddenly remember there's this album from Mandy, I think it's called. What is the name of that album? What is the name of that album? Fabric 38. I think some of these songs were good. No, it's not on Spotify. Okay. I feel like some of these songs were good. Whatever. Oh, I know I won't play. Alright guys, goodbye. This is Love Cry by Fortet. Woo! Show's done.